It is a law designed to get answers to unsolved cases, and while that sounds great, one woman came to us saying it isn't working for her family. Julia Hennemeyer died 12 years ago. Her body was found in the snow near South Keystone and Wurgis Avenue in 2010. Julia's death was ruled an accident, but her daughter believes that someone caused it. A new Indiana law took effect on July 1st, 2021. Senate Enrolled Act 177 allows families to request Indiana State Police do a fresh new investigation into an uncharged death. We first told you about this story back in December. WRTV's Kara Kenny found out not a single family has gotten answers that they've been looking for. She also takes us along one woman's heartbreaking journey to find out what really happened to her mother and the fact that she may never get closure.
Since the new law took effect, Indiana State Police has received 40 requests. They've reviewed 15 of those and have declined to reinvestigate in all 15 of them.
Another famous one.
Amanda Walterman sat down with us in December, a hopeful daughter, hopeful that a new state law would give her answers, hopeful Indiana State Police would open a new investigation into the 2010 death of her mom, Julia Hennemeyer.
She had her demons, she had her issues, but I loved my mom.
Julia's death was ruled an accident. The cause of death, hypothermia. But Amanda says she is not buying it. Her mom was found face down in an Indianapolis snowbank, topless, in a pool of blood. The autopsy revealed multiple blunt force injuries to her face and body, including a swollen lip and hemorrhages to the head.
She had what I would call defensive marks up and down her arms, and she had 2 different head injuries.
Fast forward to August 31st of this year, the letter Amanda had been hoping for with the answer she had been dreading. The Indiana State Police Department will not conduct a new investigation. Amanda is one of 15 families who have received a letter like this. Amanda told us, "I am disappointed and disheartened that the Indiana State Police took nearly a year to rule that my mom's case did not meet the criteria for reinvestigation. It is frustrating to continually hear that no agency can or will give this case the attention that it deserves." Senate Enrolled Act 177 requires families to explain how the death was the result of a criminal act. They also have to notify local police and the prosecutor they're requesting an investigation. The new law only applies to uncharged deaths and does not apply if the loved one was under the care of a doctor or if the death was the result of medical malpractice. WRTV Investigates reached out to Indiana State Police, which told us although all 15 reviewed have been denied reinvestigation, they are thoroughly vetted and countless hours of interviews, review of evidence, and interaction with investigating agencies and witnesses go into each of these requests. Amanda Walterman says her mom was an addict and a felon, and she believes her death was never taken seriously starting in 2010.
I want people to look at addicts differently. I want them to realize that, my mom had problems, but she was still a human being. Her life still mattered to somebody.
Indiana State Police still has 25 requests to review. They encourage families to look over the new law before submitting a request. We've included information on how you can do that in this story on the WRTV app and WRTV.com. Working for you, Kara Kenny, WRTV.
Indiana State Police also points out that they've had one case where they've offered their assistance to the original investigating agency. We reached out to the author of the legislation, Senator Mark Mesmer, and he plans to meet with Indiana State Police in mid-October and will provide an update at that point.